Allah wants good for you. Allah gives you an open invitation, my brothers and sisters. Come to this Jannah. Accept the satisfaction of knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ala bi dhikrillah tatma'innul qulub. Is it not by the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that the hearts find rest? Well, indeed, you see, there was a brother that I know of who, yes, he did find satisfaction by remembering Allah. There's a brother, and this is the last thing I will say. There was a brother I know of, and he found satisfaction by actually knowing Allah, by actually remembering Allah. But you see, this brother was not a Muslim. Many years ago, about 20 years ago, he was not a Muslim. He was a big don. What was he? He was a big don. You know what don means? He was a big drug lord. Big drug lord. A brother that I know. Yes, a brother that I know. And I'm not saying a lie. It is the truth. I'm sorry I can't tell you his name. I'm sorry I can't tell you his name. But it is a brother that I know, and I swear by Allah I know him. I swear again that I know him. It is a brother that I know. And he was a big don, you see. He used to work on money, as he told me. He told me he used to work on money, meaning that he had millions and millions from his drug trade. Oh yes, he had millions and millions. And he was so slick. He was so slick that the police never caught him. A drug lord. He was one of the biggest people in his city. One of the biggest people in the drug trade in his city. But you see, when you have the drug trade, everything else comes, correct? Everything else comes. So the women come as well because they want money. And when you have drugs, you have money. And money buys everything. Buys you alcohol, buys you women, and buys you drugs. And also, what does it buy you? It also buys you music. So you have every single thing. So this brother had, mashallah, everything open to him. He used to work on money, as he says. He used to drive every single place he went to. He had a car. He used to drive the best of cars, he used to tell me. And some names he told me, I don't even remember. I don't even remember because I wasn't even born at that time, man. So he used to drive the best of cars, the most slickest of cars. And about women, if you only heard about the stories that he told me about women. If you only heard about the stories he told me about the women. SubhanAllah, everything open for him. Every shar, every evil open to him. Clear, easy, what a life. Man, this is it. Every kafir's dream is to have money and to have sex and to have drugs and to have women. And subhanallah, and music. And what a beautiful dream, right? What a beautiful dream. What a beautiful dream. Yes, so he had everything. But you see, once he left his house and he wanted to kill someone. Yeah. This is why I can't tell you, right? Okay, so he came out of his house. He came out of his house and he was on his way to actually kill someone. And he told me something just caused my heart to change. And I was going to turn left, yet I took a right turn. I was going to turn left. I was about to go left, but then I ended up going right. If he went left, he would have gone to the guy's house that he wanted to kill. And he was going to kill him and kill their children and kill the what? Kill him, kill the children. He was going to kill him. He was going to kill the children. And he was going to kill the wife. And amazing, he was going to kill them all. I said, what did the guy do? He said, well, he went to the ghetto. He went to the ghetto. You know what the ghetto is? The ghetto is the black neighborhood. It is the underground, you see. It's the underground. This other guy, he went to the ghetto and said that such and such is an informer. And this is supposed to be the biggest sin that someone can do. Okay, I don't know. But this is what he told me. The biggest sin that someone can do, according to the ghetto, is say such and such is an informer. Okay, so the brother went. He was going to kill the person, but he took a right turn. It was as if he was going to go left to hellfire, and then he took a right turn to go to paradise. So he took a right turn. And he said, I don't know why I did that. So he went and took a right turn, and he went, and in front of him was a house of a brother that he knew. A brother who had accepted Islam that he happened to know. So he stopped his car, got out, spoke to the brother, and the brother met him, and he told him what he was about to do, and some conversation took between them. After that, the brother actually gave him the Quran. Said, brother, take this Quran. Allah sent you here, really. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent you here for this Quran. I just had that feeling. Take this Quran. So he said, no, I don't want to take it, but then he took it. So he took this Quran, and he went back into his car, and he went to another city where his girl was, where his girl was. So he went, and on the way he was reading, and over there when he was there he was reading. SubhanAllah, the Quran opened his heart up. opened his heart up. And it was not except that about 7 weeks later, this man, he came to the Jummah prayer and he accepted Islam. But you see, this was not it, because all throughout these 6 weeks that had passed, he had been coming up and down. He had been having this feeling of satisfaction in his heart, this immense feeling of satisfaction from knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My brothers, this is a true story. This brother did not stop here, he went forward and forward. MashaAllah, he married, and if you were to know him, and if you were to see him, and if you were to be his friend, then you would indeed thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much that Allah has given you such a righteous companion. And I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to put him in paradise, inshallah. Imagine this, my brothers. A person who has left all of this, how difficult is it? How difficult is it? Ya akhi, how difficult is it to leave a beautiful woman calling you to her? How difficult is it? It is indeed so difficult. If the most beautiful woman of this world came to you and asked you, "Hi Talak, come to me," just like she did to Yusuf, just like a beautiful woman did to Yusuf alayhi salam, what would you say? Allah said in the Quran, وَلَقَدْ هَمَّتْ بِهِ وَهَمَّ بِهَا. He desired her and she desired him. You would also desire her as well. You're a human being, you're a man. You would end up desiring her. But would you accept it? This brother had everything open for him, yet he gave everything up. All his women, all his drugs, his millions that he used to work on, his cars, his houses. He gave up all his contacts. He gave up every single thing, ya akhi. Every single thing, every single thing. And I swear that this is true. And I swear that this is true. He gave up every single thing in order to find the satisfaction which is true, in order to find the everlasting satisfaction of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of knowing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.